Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins.
I know that don't happen overnight. Trying to make it on before I'm gone. Make 100 mil selling songs.
One is the number that I love. Two, I love it, but I'm better off this one. Three is the crowd I don't fit in. Four, got it so loud. 6 and 7 and 8 and 9.
About to get started here, and getting the start for Miami, Sixto Sanchez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And here it comes. It's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the veteran second baseman, Josh Harrison.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. Sanchez over to first, and Turner's back in. The pitch. Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Another solid power season. That one misses. 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls. 1 strike.
Let's turn 2.
And that's outside. Turner on third. Harrison at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. On the ground, right side, and he grabs it in foul ground.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 0-1. And that's outside. First and third, one down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs.
Five foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these guys are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And that's two.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back here in Miami, and today's starter, Taijuan Walker. What do we need to know here?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Not shortstop. Jose Iglesias.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one in there across the letters. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Off the plate, 1-1. That's down and in. Next pitch is outside. Iglesias checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Brian De La Cruz digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Taijuan Walker, a sneakerhead, saying he's got over 1,000 pairs of sneakers.
Are we serious with over 1,000 pairs of sneakers? He's like you. How many do you have?
Not 1,000. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Going 2 now. Right side. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Turner with a relay home. Not in time, he scores. And it's 1-0. Justin Crawford. He enters the game as the injury replacement, taking over in right.
Now playing right.
Luis Ariz stands in. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a bouncer. Hoskins tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. One away as the second run of the inning scores. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. Singy, Taijuan Walker originally drafted in the first round by the Mariners back in 2010, and a guy who's put together a very solid career. He was an all-star with the Mets in 2021. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, showed a lot of promise early on, but dealt with some injuries there and a lack of consistency. But over the last couple of seasons has really found it. Like the way that he commands that two-seam fastball. You don't see a whole lot of guys using that pitch as much as they used to, but he's got a good thing working with it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
In the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Two outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. In there for strike 1. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies nothing. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On a line, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 4 in the win last night. And first offering is fouled off. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. In the air, center field. Chisholm on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 17.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Still RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 down. Dalton Guthrie now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. And a strike.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. The pitch. The other way. Fair ball. 1 run is in. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. Little chopper rolls foul. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Hoskins, the runner at third. Guthrie over at second with one down. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and they got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Turner now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's in there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That's through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Line to left. De La Cruz makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
The first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And a pitch. And that's too high.
1-0.
Out to center. Guthrie under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Nick Fortes getting ready to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And that skips in the dirt. The 1-2. And now 2-2. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Out to short. Turner. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting in, the designated hitter,
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
The 0-1. Outside.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford snags it on the run. Miami down in order. They lead it 2-1.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers.
New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Harrison. Harrison, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside, and a count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now for the Phillies, Justin Crawford came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
No strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls. No strike.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Called strike right there.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him singing was Aaron Judge. Harrison over at first with 1 away.
Yeah, and that mechanics adjustment that he made in 2021 with the Nationals, as we saw it start to pay off then, really took flight in 2022 with the Phillies. And every time he swung the bat, it seemed like there was going to be good contact in the strike zone. One of those bats that just seems like it's in the zone for a long time. That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Strike 1.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. Got him. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Joey Wendell. Walker back to work. Wendell getting to start at third, 32 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for the Marlins, Jose Iglesias. A walk and a run scored his first time. Iglesias in his 11th season hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Cuba. And the right-hander deals on the ground to third, knocks it down. He decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much did the opposite of what you want to do with the pitch on the outside part of the plate like that. Just rolled over, but good hustle down the line and got the infield knock.
Now here is Ryan De La Cruz. And there's a rocket into the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
And it's even up.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Iglesias, the lead runner, out at second. De La Cruz over at first with one away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings through that. That to right. Crawford under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair, but they still lead it 2-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now it is JT Realmuto. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlins scouts decided after seeing him catch one time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher.
The first base is number 17,
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Hit in the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. 2 away now.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Dalton Guthrie stands in for the Phillies. He doubled home a run in his first AB. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one missed, now 3-0. That one's in there. That's strike 1. 2 outs. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way.
Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
the right fielder,
And the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Cooper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at first. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. There's a strike. Here comes a pitch. And it's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. The throw over to Turner for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Next to hit, Avisail Garcia. Flied to right his first time. Ball one, no strikes. Righty to the plate.
Nope. That's inside.
And Garcia gets a piece. Fortes off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. Crawford brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. We go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, now the best way to make them feel the pain is scoring from first. Look for a good secondary lead and an excellent jump when the ball's in play.
Turner in the box now, takes strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 2-1. And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him. And 1 out now. Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Sanchez over to first. And he's back in safely. One and 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Crawford batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. To third, Wendell. They get the force, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia, and our score remains 2-1. here at Lone Depot Park. John Shammy with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Joey Wendell. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Real Muto settles under it and makes the catch. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And he can't come up with it.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers. That's off the mark, and now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one pulled foul. On the ground, right side. He handles it himself, and that'll do it.
I finally made up my mind to take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Back here in Miami, top of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Action in the pen down there. Matt Barnes appears to be getting loose. Okert getting cranked up as well. The 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side, and he grabs it foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The wind to kick the pitch. Got him looking. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one's in there. Strike 1. Castellanos measures 6 feet 4 inches. 205 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That one hooked foul.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Now batting.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. This to third. Over to Cooper, and Realmuto is out. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Phillies 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The center fielder.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That hits the dirt, and that is ball 1.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in, wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
That one misses in the dirt. To the right side, Harrison tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. The right fielder.
And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Sanchez, in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Bullpen activity starting up now. Connor Brogdon preparing to come on if needed. Bellotti getting loose as well. And a 4-pitch walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
And it's 1-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Kicks and deals.
Oh.
This one popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out.
Okay, I stay way off the map like I done relocate. Cooking other vibes, I made like 20 flames. This place my level and now I'm a renegade. Living life on it is my realest phase.
Now Matt Barnes takes over.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
Well, one-run game. Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next, Dalton Guthrie. In the air right field. Sanchez gets under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. There's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
They say you win. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next pitch misses way outside. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Connor Brogdon gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Connor Brogdon.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher, Nick Fortes.
And the pitch. Upstairs. The pitch. That's in for a strike. And he deals. And that's in for a strike. And a pitch. Fly ball to right. Crawford drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
That's a strike.
1-1.
And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Garcia gone on the play.
Third base, Joey.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Joey Wendell. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And that's in for a strike.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way. That's towards center. Guthrie sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. A new pitcher in the game, Anthony Bender.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Trey Turner now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
They say you win.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
0-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Floro, the saves leader in the National League, is up and throwing. That's a strike. 1-2. Little dribbler up along third, grabs it barehanded, and that's a great play for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Harrison. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Popped up. Arise after it. Makes the catch. And that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Justin.
Now it's the right fielder, Justin Crawford. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And misses inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one out to right. Sanchez pulls it down, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
Brogdon back to work. And ball 1.
1-0.
Now one missed. And now 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. There's the strike. At the belt and fires. Gonna count 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now back, second baseman.
So man aboard, and up next for Miami, Luis Arias. Runner on the go. Hammer, base hit. Lead runner around second, and that one's going to get into the corner. De La Cruz coming home. He will score. It's 3-1. On about third, but back to second safely.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next up for the Marlins. There's the strike. Arise over at second, 1 down. And now the count is even. Left-hand batter waits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Arise around third. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's the strike. Fouls one off. 2-2.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
And the righty deals. And now it's filled up. And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Andrew Bellot.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. First offering misses the mark.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. That one drifts inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. There's a strike at the knees.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Got him swinging. Nick Fortes, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. And another ball. Base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just an awesome swing of the bat. Quick hands and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Avisail Garcia. And there's a ball. Right-handed reliever. And there's the strike. And a good eye there.
2-1.
The 2-1. Crawford ranging back and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, Marlins 5 and the Phillies 1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle.
Bender back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Okert warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. With the shift on, hits right into it. Cooper takes it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Nick Castellanos will hit next. Going 1. Bender in his 3rd season. He features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. And the right-hander deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And here it comes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Real Muto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield, and that keeps the inning alive.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just found a way to slap that ball down the 3rd baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And now it's going to be Rhys Hoskins. That just misses. And 1-1. Is just 1 strike away. Just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Righty delivers. Ripped to short. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.